Skool just hit 100,000 communities because of Alex Ramosi, his book launch. And in this video, we'll break everything down so you can use these tactics in your business and leverage yourself using Skool. All of this is a result of over 6 years of work, not just from Alex, but also from Sam Ovens. Right now, they grew Skool into 100,000 paying users or active communities. And we're going to show all of that. And also we have ourselves a 10x ROAS on our own funnel. So that's pretty super sick. We're going to dive into that. What we're going to cover is the breaking news, the Skool tsunami, how Skool hit 100,000 Skool communities, and the 10x ROAS for ourselves. How do we do that? So
Amazing.
let's dive in. Yes.
Let's do that.
Let's go, Bram. So I think you can see my screen right now.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Awesome. So the breaking news, 100K. So Alex, he did his $100 million models launch. He sold 3.2 million books in under 24 hours. And that bumped Skool from 50,000 members to 100,000 members. Yeah, that's insane. Like, that's crazy. So, good launch, Alex. Congratulations on you. That's insane.
They must have a strong
Very
backend.
Yeah, absolutely. You must have a very strong backend, 100%. So, 1 year ago, Skool had 15,000 communities. This is when I met Sam Ovens, and he told me something that like really changed, or like the way how he acted and everything really changed a lot for me. Because when I was seeing him and talking to him, he showed me that he was so obsessed with like customer success and getting the best client journey and client experience that it was. He was asking everyone questions like, hey, how did you like this? What do you think of this? How can we improve? And all that just showed that Skool would be one of the biggest companies in the world. And also, that's why I got like, wait, 1 second.
Don't
Let me
fall.
try this again. Like a Skool tattoo, because I believed in Sam Ovens. I believed in the founder, and obviously, ultimately, like a business is a reflection of who you are, right, as a founder. So I knew if Skool is a reflection of who Sam is, it's gonna blow up. And
Yeah.
1 year later, this is what happened, right?
It
Because we
blew
went
up.
from 50. Yeah, it blew up. It blew up. We went from 15,000 members to 50,000 members in 11 months. And now in 1 month from 50K to 100K. So yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's
Insane.
insane. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. So why does this matter? Well, Skool is the new asset. It's the newest asset. And I'm gonna explain this with this chart, and also explain like how this happened at the same time. So
Okay.
whenever we're stuck in our business, it's mainly because of misaligned effort. So we're putting in a lot of input, but we don't get the right output, right? And often this is because we have multiple offers, we have multiple avatars or businesses, and it just doesn't flow well. And the opposite of this is aligned leverage, where we have a little bit of input and we get a lot of output. We want one flow. So if in your business you're like right now stuck or like not at the level that you want, mostly this is somewhere to chase. Either you have too many offers, you have multiple businesses that you're trying, you help multiple different people, or maybe you're selling like your time or like deliverables like one-on-one coaching and these things, like all of that comes to misaligned efforts. And I'll show you a perfect example of Alex Ramosi, how he did his book launch and how it was perfectly aligned with this aligned leverage. So everything starts with a vision. If you have no vision, like you don't even know where you're going. So this is where it all starts. And like, I'm a big fan of having a vision beyond yourself, not just your personal like needs, but like something bigger. So for example, acquisition.com to make real business education available to everyone. It's a beautiful vision, right? Like literally. like something that's beyond Alex, something that's bigger, right? It's amazing.
Bigger
It very
purpose.
much inspired. Yeah, exactly. A bigger purpose. It very much inspired me to have like the vision of helping a trillion people making money and actually love it, right?
Mhm,
Like I know because when you love what you're doing and you can make money from that, like everything just flows.
mhm,
So a vision that's beyond yourself. From there, you create assets. That's what Alex did, right? 100 million offers, 100 money models, 100 million leads, all like assets. And then these are kind of physical, but also like digital because of the podcast and
mhm,
everything that he's doing. He has like the scaling roadmap, the game, his podcast, his YouTube channel. These are all digital assets that are amplifying this vision.
mhm.
Do we see that?
Yeah.
Amazing. So all this is in alignment. All this is helping each other. His books are helping his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is helping his books. His podcast is helping his YouTube channel and his books and the other way around. Like everything flows into one aligned machine, basically.
Mhm,
And that's
mhm,
when like it just like you put a little bit of input in, you get a lot of output out. Aligned leverage.
mhm,
So what did he do from here? Right? He wanted to overdo his first book and his second book. But you don't just do that because he already spent 4 years on this book and 4 years on this book. Right? So how do you do that? Well, you start to understand your market. If you don't understand the people, don't understand the your audience, you can never like create something valuable, right? So what he did, he spent like 2 years at least on giving workshops, answering questions, understanding the problems time after time after time after time of his audience. That's why he did all those workshops, right? And
mhm.
then from those workshops, he created everything, packed everything together and created the 100 money models model and an AI and some other stuff, but basically everything comes down to this book. He
Mhm,
created like a real asset based off this understanding of his market, right?
mhm.
And because he spent 2 years doing this, he created one of the most insane valuable assets that there was.
Yeah.
And from there, he converted. He did a launch and sold 3.2 million books. Not only that, he converted all of those people to one place. School. He put all of this, he did everything, bomb. Everything went to school. And that's why it went from 50,000 to 100,000. Of course, it went over like in basically like 24 hours, but no, he has been building this for the last, like his entire life, basically, right? He's been building all
Mhm.
this for the last 8 years to do this. And now he like, he gave it a hook, like jab, 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 jab for like fucking 4 years. And now he gave it a hook and bomb, right?
Big
And
knockout.
all of exactly a fucking big knockout, exactly. And all of this goes to school, right? And that's why it improved. And he even built his own school community. Alex has now his own school community, his private school community, where he puts partnerships, acquisition that comes scaling advisory. So even Alex Ramosi right now is hosting his own partnerships in school. If this isn't like insane. And as you can see, everything has one flow. Everything is completely connected. All of this makes it that it has aligned leverage.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, right? It's the most beautiful thing ever. No, but like for real, like it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Like all of this, because everything flows so much and everything comes to the same point with the same vision and everything is aligned, he is making more success than other people could dream of.
Mhm.
He's making more success than, and it's probably one of the most successful entrepreneurs like ever. Like, and this is obviously just the start. He's just
Yeah.
beginning his journey. Like that's the crazy part, right? School has the vision of helping 1 billion users find community. Well, they're going pretty hard towards it, right? So yeah, this is how we did it. And this is why it's so important.
Yeah, this will all start like a snowball effect. It will multiply and multiply and multiply and multiply.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So it's just insane.
Yeah,
And
also the launch was pretty impressive.
yeah,
Very, very strong marketing. Very strong marketing.
yeah,
And he's also such a good speaker. It like everything fell into place. Everything.
yeah, exactly. And this is cool, right? Because like again, this is why is he so good at this? It's all because of aligned leverage. He did
Mm-hmm.
10,000 sales conversations and already learned how to speak to people. And then
Mm-hmm.
now he has the audience, so he can't speak to everyone one-on-one. So he does like one big webinar where he preps like freaking, what is it, 3 months for probably.
Yeah.
And then on one go, he uses all that skills that he already has and getting the in comparison little input and so much output out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing.
So
Only
yeah.
the launch you can learn so much from it if you look at it from a marketing perspective, from a consumer perspective, offer perspective, and he literally does what he preaches, right? He does what he preaches like the whole time. Everything is implemented to Skool as well. It's amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Like I always believe you can learn more from people from seeing what people do than like
Hmm.
what they say.
Hmm. Yeah, for
So
sure.
like by talking about that, like he built his own community.
Hmm.
And like just so like for context, like I am not sure if these numbers are correct, but it was $25,000 to buy 1,000 books.
Uh-huh.
And there are 844 people in this community.
Yeah.
So I don't know if all those 844 people paid $25,000, but even if it's like 500, he would have made,
21 million
let's do it
if they all pay 25K.
yeah, if they all played that indeed, yeah. But like for 800 people, it would be like in the 200 million, 20 million. Like that's
Yeah.
insane.
And for 500 is 12 and a
So
half million.
yeah, yeah. So like yeah, that's kind of insane. So like yeah. And how did he do this? Like this is very interesting, right? So let's say 500 people paid. I have no idea how many people paid to this, but like so the interesting part is he sold this by saying like, hey, you get access to me and I'm gonna work with you. But this
Hmm.
access obviously is not like he's gonna jump on calls with you. All right?
No.
This access is most likely a Skool community where he is inside. His team like takes over the calls, the questions and everything, and
Hmm.
there's a big chance that he just does like a weekly call, for example. But like
Hmm.
because of it's in a Skool community and he owns that Skool community, it is working with him.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's insane. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty smart.
Yeah. So talking about don't learn from what people do, but what they say, but what they do. So this is how this happened. Now we also have 10x ROAS on our own funnel, which is pretty sick. And because we are leveraging Skool, obviously yourself, we're using the Skool selling system. And basically how we do it. So long story short, we spent $400 in our ads last week. Let me
Hmm.
see, last 7 days campaigns. So it was $400 in the last week or something. €467, and we made 4.4K. So it was a little bit less, but like let's say 10x ROAS.
Hmm.
So that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And how did we do this? Is by using the Skool selling system. We have traffic towards a call selling video. And this call selling video literally sells them on a call. So it's like a direct offer, like with what we do, who we are. And then from there, we go to a form where we capture their email and everything. And then from the form, we book them into a call. This is like the main driver of the appointments right now. So it's super simple, super clean. But what we do, we leverage Skool into the mix, because even if you like have calls, like you still want them to kind of to be pre-sold in your system, right? So that's why we
Mhm.
have Skool, where we can nurture them with emails, with free courses, with posts, and then potentially a setter to, yeah, literally pre-sell them on the call. So it's easier to make the sale.
They get warmer. Leads get
Um,
warmer.
yeah, exactly. Make them warmer. Yeah, exactly. And then from there, we do the sales call and the pitch and everything. So works pretty good. It's really simple and nice. Learned a lot from the biggest names in the industry and leverage what they are doing. And this is just super simple. Like you don't need any funnels, you don't need any complex systems or anything like that. It's just basically add call selling video, Meta Insta form. So like there's a form, book a call, and then Skool in the backend to nurture that. Works well,
Mhm.
um,
Yeah.
for us at least. So that's nice.
Yeah, for sure. Sure, and the effort it takes to book these calls is not that big because it goes from a ad instantly to the video, of course, and to the call booking page. So it flows very nicely. And people, even when there's like time in between, when they filled in the form and book the call, they sometimes there's like 20-30 minutes, but they book the call themselves. So that's nice.
Hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It's just simple, right? Like it's just like straightforward. Like, yo, hey, this is what I do, this is my offer.
Hmm.
If you want it, take it. And it works very good. So that's amazing. And now it's just a matter of like keeping it going and scaling it and keep crushing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. So I'm very curious of everyone, like what you guys think about 100 million launch, and now Skool went from 50 to 100,000 communities. Do you think it will become one of the biggest companies in the world? Yes. Okay. Why or no? Why? I would love to hear it. So this was it for today. I would say keep crushing it and stay limitless.
Bye, guys.